Isn't it just like part of the gig? Like here's a for instance, like your bit about Puffy.
How you're gonna connect these two fucking dots?
That bit is like, look, you don't have any real personal beef with Diddy, but it's got to go down. The bits are there. I'm a gold miner. I just found some gold.
You're right. Maybe I'm a sociopath.
It's not that you're a sociopath. It's just that that's part of the gig.
Yes.
Like, you're not a sociopath with your friends.
No, I think I'm maybe an empath.
Yes.
But I guess it's one of those things where, like, you justify, you go, okay, if there's, I think this person might have done something bad.
Yes.
And he can get jokes, and we're all going to tell jokes.
Yeah.
I'm not pressing fucking charges.
Well, not only that, you're not the guy who's out there, like, calling the New York Times, hey, you know what I heard about Diddy?
By the way, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You're just like, it's there. I mean, it's not just there.
Yes.
It's everywhere. My fucking news feed is dominated by it.
Yes.
Fox News, CNN, everyone. There's raids at Diddy's house. Who was the guy that was running around with a sports bra on? Did you see that one dude?
No, this is in LA.
Oh my God, I gotta send you this.
While the raids are happening?
Yeah. He got caught up in the raid and he was yelling, I'm a celebrity, I'm a celebrity.
Oh my gosh. You are not going to believe what's happening right now. The drama has just exploded into something absolutely mind-blowing. We're talking allegations, shocking accusations. This isn't just your average celebrity gossip, honey. This is a full-blown scandal that could destroy some of the biggest names we've ever known. Can you even imagine two of music's most untouchable kings now fighting for their reputations and possibly their freedom? How did these titans of the industry end up in this nightmare of lawsuits, cover-up claims, and public outrage that has everyone's jaws on the floor? In this video, we're going all in on the jaw-dropping twists and turns that are happening so fast it'll make your head spin. Is one desperately trying to distance himself to save everything he's built? What's the real tea behind these allegations suddenly dragging others into this tangled mess? And just wait until you hear how this connects to the absolutely shocking claims about coercion, secret recordings, and betrayal among Hollywood's A-list that nobody saw coming.
Anybody can come on this internet and say anything, right? And dude is getting a whole lot of attention because people are even calling me, asking me about him, you know, and I don't know him from a can of paint. He even mentioned my name, saying that I know. I know what I know. I don't know what he knows. But I do know this, that it's only 3 people that had contracts with Puff and Bad Boy. Me, Wolf, and Paul Offord. If he didn't come through Paul Offord security, Green Gate security, he didn't have a contract with Puff. Because anybody who worked for Puff, other than me and Wolf, came through Green Gate security. That was Paul's security thing. Especially at the time that he was saying that he worked for Puff. Or Puff offered him $30,000. Now, anybody knows this, that Bad Boy took 50% of all this artist publishing, right? 50% of all the artist publishing straight out the rip. Then Puff gave Big $200,000 for the rest of his publishing.
Don't you dare go anywhere as we spill all the piping hot tea on these latest bombshells, break down what this means for these mega celebrities, and reveal what could be the most earth-shattering fallout the entertainment world has seen in our lifetime. Trust me when I say this isn't just another Hollywood scandal. This could change everything we thought we knew about the industry forever. So buckle up, smash that subscribe button right now, and let's dive into this absolute madness.
Now, Jaguar Wright is a well-known whistleblower. She has predicted many of the crimes Diddy is charged with today. Now, as of recent, she had an interview with Piers Morgan, and she did say that JayZ and Beyonce were implicated with Diddy. Now, let me know your opinion on the things she's sharing about JayZ and Beyonce.
I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
She's referring to JayZ, Sean Carter.
They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane, unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about.
So essentially what she's trying to say is that Jay-Z and Beyonce are doing or have done similar things that Diddy is being accused of. What do you guys think about this? You think it's true? You think she's full of it? Let me know down below.
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyonce, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles. It seems he's on a mission to embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
From kings to scandal, can you believe we're even having this conversation? For decades, these men weren't just celebrities, they were literal royalty in the entertainment world. These men didn't just participate in music and culture, they created it, they owned it. They were the untouchable gods of their industry with influence that most people could only dream about. And now, oh, how the mighty have fallen. That towering legacy they spent decades building is crumbling before our very eyes, as they're both caught in a legal and PR nightmare that gets more horrifying with every single revelation. And the worst part? This scandal has reached its tentacles out to grab other huge names. This isn't just about courtroom drama, darlings. This is about power, privilege, and what happens when influence goes completely unchecked for too long. As more details come to light, we're all left wondering just how deep this rabbit hole goes and who else might be about to get exposed. From the highest heights of global stardom to the grim reality of potentially career-ending courtroom battles, they are now in the fight of their lives. A spectacular fall from grace that could forever redefine everything we thought we knew about these men.
One day, Ashler, Kushner, Diddy, and myself went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z. I've never been a Jay-Z fan, you know, like some of his music, the whole 9 yards. But when we went over to the, I think that was Prudential Center in Newark, and him and Puff met up, it was strange to me. Because I remember what Puff was trying to do. And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other. Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that the people in power had gave that reign to Diddy, and Jay was next in line. So to separate him.
The fall from grace has been nothing short of spectacular. Remember when we all hailed him as a visionary genius in music and business? Well, now he is facing shocking federal charges including racketeering and, I can barely say it, trafficking. The allegations are absolutely chilling, claiming he created an entire web of manipulation and exploitation that went on for decades under all our noses. His downfall timeline is jaw-dropping, starting in November 2023 when the first lawsuit hit like a bomb, alleging absolutely horrific and coercive behavior. Since then, it's been an absolute avalanche of civil and criminal cases, each one more damaging than the last, completely shattering the carefully crafted image of this seemingly untouchable mogul. And don't even get me started on what's coming out about those infamous parties and the alleged misconduct. The fallout has been devastating. Brands cutting ties left and right, former friends and associates practically running to distance themselves, and the public's opinion of him shifting from admiration to absolute disgust. What was once a legacy built on creativity and business brilliance is now completely overshadowed by accusations so serious they could lead to total financial ruin and, let's be real, prison time for one of the most powerful men in entertainment history.
Well, when I first heard the conversation, when I first heard the allegations, I said to myself, that's 2000, that's when I was there. And so I got to read what was said and how it went down and everything like that. And then first of all, I start seeing some inconsistencies. But I don't want to, criticize the victim or the person that said that they was a victim, but some of the statements and some of the things that I heard was incorrect. As far as I know what we did at that time. First of all, we did not use limousines. We used SUVs in 2000. You know what I'm saying? So when she said that it was a limousine that picked her up or she went with a limousine driver, I was kind of skeptical and wanted to hear more about her story. So now she said that the limousine driver, got her into a party, but somehow she had to went to a gas station, and if you know that area, there's no gas stations unless you walk all the way up to 96th Street. That's like 40-something blocks. So I was like, all you had to walk to the west side, which is another.
The bombshell allegations are equally horrifying. A lawsuit brought forward by a Jane Doe is accusing him of participating in something truly nightmarish at a 2000 after-party. The lawsuit details, and I warn you, this is disturbing, the assault of a minor implicating individuals in the absolutely sickening events of that night. Jane Doe's account will make your skin crawl. She recounts being coerced into attending the party, being drugged, and then by multiple individuals. While the legal team is fighting hard to dismiss the case, claiming timeline inconsistencies and lack of evidence, these accusations have cast a dark, sinister shadow over entire legacies.
You understand? And I don't know dude from a can of paint.
So whoever this Uncle Ron dude is, he's a liar then. He's a fraud.
Is he a fraud? Bruh, he's what he is. He wasn't part of our security that I knew of. Not at that time. He never been on no trips with us. He never been at no parties, no nothing. So is he a fraud? The internet will have the real niggas looking fake and the fake niggas looking real. Put it together. How could he want Biggie publishing when he already had it? That's where he fucked up at. That's where he fucked up at. How you want something that you already own?
Yeah, you right. You right.
I know I am. That's where he fucked up at. Bad Boy owns 50% of the shit already as an artist. They got 100%. Bad Boy takes 50% right off the top. Then he gave Big $200,000 for the rest of his publishing. So now the other stuff goes to the producers or whatever, of the music. So what is he talking about?
Being dragged into this chaos is absolutely wild. A genuine icon in her own right has suddenly found herself entangled in this nightmare because of past relationships and connection to the events described in these explosive lawsuits. Can you believe there are allegations suggesting one of her music videos was played repeatedly during disturbing incidents at notorious parties? The speculation is rampant about whether she is the unnamed celebrity mentioned in Jane Doe's lawsuit. While there's no solid evidence directly connecting her to the alleged crimes, public opinion has been quick to draw connections, especially given her history and the suspicious timing of her rise in the music industry. For her, this association is a massive risk to the pristine public image she's spent decades carefully crafting. Once celebrated as an empowering, inspiring figure in entertainment, she now faces intense scrutiny that could completely destroy her legacy. Whether she comes out of this unscathed or ends up further implicated, the fallout from these accusations will undoubtedly change how the world sees her forever.
What thing is that? It's going to trial, man. It's going to trial. Yo, Kev, it's going to trial.
Maybe not. Not if he snitches.
If he take a plea and they give him
If
immunity.
he cooperates and takes a plea, it might not go to trial.
Okay, you're right.
But one of the biggest things that I think would come, if Diddy actually makes it to a trial, is going to be Cassie getting on the stand.
The cover-up accusations are absolutely explosive. In a twist no one saw coming, there are allegations that someone tried to divert attention from his own involvement by throwing someone else under the bus, all to protect his own family. This bombshell claim of a deliberate cover-up adds a shocking new dimension to the already tangled web of accusations, power plays, and shifting alliances in Hollywood. The idea that someone might have snitched shows the absolutely ruthless lengths some celebrities will go to protect their image and legacy. Safe safeguarding reputation and family seems to be the top priority, especially in an industry where public perception can make or break careers and empires overnight. But this accusation comes at an enormous cost for those whose names are now even more deeply entangled in this growing scandal. Speculation about potential involvement or knowledge of past events has intensified, leaving some fighting off public scrutiny that threatens the brands they've built so carefully over decades. If these accusations turn out to be true, they could cause irreparable damage to professional and personal relationships across Hollywood's elite circles. Once close allies, figures could find themselves in direct opposition, driven purely by desperation and self-preservation, as this scandal continues to explode. For the entertainment industry, these divisions are a stark reminder of how quickly alliances can crumble under the weight of controversy. Beyond the individual players, these events shine a harsh light on the fragility of trust and loyalty within a world fueled by ambition and status above all else.
But I am going to tell the truth, you understand, regarding at that time when I was around, that we did not use limousines. There's no limousine driver gonna come to security and get nobody in no party at all. You understand? At all.
You personally, do you believe her?
My personal belief is that I can't say what happened to her, but regarding the allegations that she made and the picture that she painted, I don't believe what she was saying. And being 13 years old, you know, that's happening, walking around the streets of New York. I think they said she was from Alabama or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Nah, bro, not walking the streets of New York, finding a gas station, nah. People in New York who've been in New York all their life can't find a gas station. You understand what I'm saying? They can't find a gas station. It's about, unless you go below 34th Street, is about 2 gas stations in Manhattan. One on the east side on 1st Avenue, one on 12th Avenue.
The models and their disturbing testimonies are sending shockwaves through Hollywood. The allegations go way beyond Jane Doe's lawsuit, with former models sharing accounts that will make your blood run cold. One described a horrifying incident during a 2000 party where she claims guests were forced to watch music videos on repeat while inappropriate behavior was happening all around them. And another account is equally disturbing. She detailed feeling drugged after taking just one sip of a drink at one infamous party. She described the environment as absolutely predatory, with many participants seemingly under the influence of substances without their consent. These testimonies paint an absolutely chilling picture of Hollywood's dark underbelly, where power dynamics and exploitation often go completely unchecked. They also highlight a broader pattern of behavior that stretches far beyond individual accusations, calling into question the entire culture of complicity within the entertainment industry that allowed this to happen for so long.
And a federal judge has ruled the woman alleging she was raped by JayZ and Sean Diddy Combs can remain anonymous. The woman says both men raped her at a party when she was 13 years old. JayZ's legal team had fought to get the case dismissed, arguing his accuser should have to reveal her name, but the judge disagreed. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the latest.
A legal victory for the woman who is suing JayZ for allegedly raping her when she was 13. A federal judge ruling the woman can proceed with the case while remaining anonymous, at least for now. But the judge also chastising the lawyers representing JayZ, accusing them of trying to fast-track the judicial process by repeatedly filing motions to reveal the identity of the Jane Doe to have the case dismissed. The judge writing in a 5-page brief that the Carter's lawyers' relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks is inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. The court will not fast-track the judicial process merely because the counsel demands it. This latest legal twist coming after the recently filed civil lawsuit by Jane Doe, claiming that JayZ, whose real name is Sean Carter, and P. Diddy, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party after the MTV Music Awards in 2000, while an unnamed celebrity watched. JayZ has vehemently denied all the allegations, putting out this statement 2 weeks ago, writing in part, this is a blackmail attempt. The multi-platinum artist, who was 30 at the time, now a business mogul with decades of hits to his name, with songs like Run This Town.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is Rock Nation, pledge your allegiance.
His attorneys have denied everything about Jane Doe's account and pointed to some alleged inconsistencies in her story.
It's not just that this story is a lie and that it's not true. It's provably, demonstrably false. This never happened.
The judge writing that while Jane Doe can remain anonymous for now, she may be required to reveal her identity at a later date to allow JayZ's lawyers to collect facts necessary to prepare for trial.
Oftentimes, when someone is accused of a crime like this, the accuser doesn't want to be named, and if they are forced to be named, we have seen certain people decide to drop the lawsuit altogether.
The legal drama surrounding the aggressive defense strategy is getting heated. The legal team has adopted a shockingly aggressive approach, filing multiple motions to discredit Jane Doe's account. The inflammatory tactics have drawn serious criticism, with the presiding judge actually rebuking the defense for wasting judicial resources and engaging in completely unnecessary hostility. The judge's decision to allow Jane Doe to remain anonymous, at least for now, is a major setback for the defense team. It shows the court recognizes the incredibly sensitive nature of these allegations and the potential risk to the plaintiff if her identity were revealed. Despite these setbacks, the team remains relentless, determined to destroy the credibility of these accusations through aggressive cross-examination and evidence presentation. As the case moves forward, it will be a critical test of whether such aggressive legal tactics can succeed against the weight of growing public outrage and judicial oversight.
The people that are attached to Diddy and that are pulling the strings, one of them is Beyonce.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that.
And one of them is JayZ. Very interesting. Anytime you watch the Grammys, every single woman artist, they always thank Beyonce.
yeah.
From Lady Gaga to Miley Cyrus,
Adele, Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
They all thank Beyonce. But why? So theory goes, way back, when Aaliyah, one of the biggest hip hop artists, she was on the rise at the same time as Beyonce. But who was in power at the time? Obviously JayZ and Beyonce. And as we know, Diddy, right?
Yeah.
Theory goes that they decided to take out Aaliyah because she was such a competition to Beyonce to be #1.
Damn.
And she really was. She was about to outshine her. Now check this out. There's another artist
Isn't
that
the one
died.
with the swoop? I
Yeah,
forgot her name.
Left Eye. This is what's crazy, right? Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson. All three of them, they died on the 25th day of the month. Aaliyah died on August 25th.
Okay.
Left Eye.
Being in the crossfire is absolutely devastating. Finding oneself in the most impossible situation, caught between disturbing allegations against former partners and claims of involvement by association. A brand, built over decades of success in music, film, and business, now faces the very real risk of being completely overshadowed by this growing scandal. Public perception has shifted dramatically, with some viewing certain individuals as potential enablers, while others argue they're being unfairly dragged into events beyond their control. Recent public appearances and social media posts suggest desperate attempts to project normalcy, but the shadow of these allegations looms larger every day. Strategically, addressing these issues head-on, possibly through legal action or public statements, may be the only chance of protecting legacies. As this scandal continues to unfold, the ability to navigate this crisis could determine whether reputations remain intact or become just another casualty of Hollywood's dark, twisted underbelly. The collapse of once powerful friendships, once considered the most powerful alliances in music, now appears to be completely unraveling under the weight of these allegations. Reports suggest active distancing, possibly as a desperate attempt to protect legacies and business interests. This separation marks a seismic shift in the dynamics of Hollywood's elite, where these kinds of alliances often determine who holds power and influence. If the rift becomes permanent, it could have far-reaching implications for respective empires and the industry as a whole. For fans and observers, the potential end of these partnerships serves as yet another shocking reminder of how scandals can destroy even the most enduring relationships in Hollywood. It also highlights the fragility of power in an industry where loyalty almost always takes a backseat to self-preservation when things get tough. A legacy in jeopardy. The journey from cultural icons to embattled figures facing potential ruin is the ultimate cautionary tale of power left unchecked for too long, with allegations ranging from to cover-ups, reputations, careers, and personal lives now hang by the thinnest thread. The stakes couldn't be higher, with the possibility of a 100-year sentence and complete financial devastation. These developments raise urgent questions about accountability, the culture of silence in Hollywood, and whether this scandal will finally mark the beginning of a broader reckoning for the entire industry. As the legal battles unfold, the world will be watching with bated breath. Will justice finally be served, or will these incredibly powerful figures somehow manage to escape unscathed once again? For now, legacies stand in serious jeopardy, serving as a stark reminder of the ultimate price of unchecked influence and the desperate need for systemic change in an industry that has protected its powerful for far too long. And there you have it, the absolute bombshell that is the situation. What started as shocking has now descended into complete catastrophe, from federal charges and lawsuits to allegations of cover-ups and hidden scandals. The fallout is happening faster than anyone could have predicted. What do you think about these latest jaw-dropping revelations? Will legacies possibly survive this, or is this the end of an era? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We are dying to hear what you think. If you found this deep dive as shocking as we did, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel right now, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update as this absolutely wild story continues to unfold. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video with whatever bombshell drops next in this never-ending saga.